July 18th is the day of conviction. People born on July 18th clearly reflect the vision of the group whose representatives are. Social considerations are often a priority. Even if those born today are politically active or not, usually will have a well-defined set of principles that anchor them to the world. Due to the extreme responsiveness and their power to make changes, natives of July 18th will be the ideal candidates for the representation of any object or small group, family, local clubs and societies, reaching even to larger entities, unions, political organizations and government. Occasionally such people may even become symbols of the group they represent. They have the potential to become powerful figures, as long as they keep in touch with family, friends and colleagues. If they are excluded from the group, they will suffer major anxiety, will go through periods of crisis and will be forced to reconsider their values. In general, the July 18th natives are strong individuals. If they are free, they venture or even want to leave the group they belong to. It is possible that they have some benefit from this action. Freedom of thought, action and freedom of choice always occurs in accordance with the ethics group they belong to. Usually, natives of July 18th make a contribution to express their creativity in such activities. When their group's values or goals conflict with the laws of society, those born on this day do not hesitate to aggressively attack and defend the group against domination and oppression. They are tireless and courageous in this respect. The private lives of July 18th will suffer terribly because of their work. They should be aware that, if they do not spend enough time with their partner and/or their children, most likely will not have a satisfying relationship. Many of those born today are adept of quite emotionally immature social interactions. For this reason, they will cause problems in their personal lives. They can even become addicted to the attention and affection they require from their loved ones, and are extremely vulnerable and fearful when they are threatened they will lose. They can complicate things if they do not want to invest in their personal lives too much of what they represent themselves, to meet their loved ones. The July 18th natives must learn to be as strong in their personal lives as they are in their public lives. This cannot be done but when acting against the clock. Tips: do not bury yourself in work. Try to know your feelings better and express them with greater ease. You are not always the center of attention. Try to be more emotionally involved in personal relationships. Do not fear rejection. Numerology. Ruled by Mars. You are known to be ruled by day number 18 if you are born on the 18th of the month. There are many great personalities, authors, as well as artists born on July 18th. Vin Diesel, John Glenn, Nelson Mandela, etc. If your day falls on number 18, your ruling planet is Mars. Mars makes you a rebel, a fighter and a soldier. You shall be great as a technician, doctor, lawyer or chemist. You shall never be afraid of a life full of dangers, as you can walk on a blood-stained road even among snakes, but with the strength of your intelligence, you can beat anything. You are a born fighter. You have extraordinary courage and resilience. You have great persistence and are full of courage. You are not afraid of a life full of struggles against poverty, cruelty, oppression and authority. You have the courage to fight against the order and create the new one. You are good in civil engineering or learning about geography. You have a great love for your country, society and fellow citizens. You are never afraid to fight for justice and the freedom of your society and your country. As an 18, you are a hardcore fighter. Others around you also benefit from this power of yours. Your fight is not only for your cause, but you are never afraid of fighting for a common cause. You are ready to go to any limits when fighting against oppression. You normally do not believe in cool-headed fights. When you fight there may be blood all around, as you are a fierce fighter who stops only when your enemy is totally obliterated. The career of armed forces is best suited for your temperament. You may also join the police or paramilitary forces. You have a love for firearms, bombs and machine guns. You are a person who likes to obey rules and expects the same from your subordinates. You have a sharp intellect and remain very cool in a crisis. When dealing with your enemies, you plan very meticulously after weighing all pros and cons. You are very good in making secret plans against your enemies. If you are a politician, you will develop into a clever one. You act as a very good ambassador. Try to guard against betraying your emotions and falling into quarrels. If that happens, you will lose your precious energy in useless fights. Numerology for 9 makes you an expert chemist. You can be a good investor. Your lucky days are the 5th, 14th, 23rd, 9th, 18th, 27th, 6th, 15th, and 24th. Your unlucky number is a 2 and your unlucky days are on the 2nd, 11th, 20th, and the 29th. Your lucky gem is coral. Other lucky gems are bloodstone, red-colored opal, and red-tinged garnet.